welcome to Mama Shell's Kitchen. Today we're going to try something that was new to me this year because it was just weird. But we are going to do pickled peppers. You know the old saying, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Well, we're going to pickle a peck of pickled peppers. And they're really good. They're really good and crunchy. They're good to have with like a snack tray. Cheese and crackers and odds and ends. They've got a sweet kick to them since they are bell peppers. But you need to have, this was our harvest out of the garden yesterday evening, our bell peppers. But to do this, we're going to need our bell peppers and our Mrs. Wage's sweet pickle mix and the ingredients listed on the back of that. Now, with your pickled peppers, you want to pop out the insides and get your seeds out the best you can. So we're just going to break that, make a mess, bang out some seeds. If you've never had these, it's going to be your preference once you learn if you want them in strips or in chunks. We've done both. The only downfall I find is with strips, it's hard to get your jar full. Because once you put your sweet pickle juice inside that jar, all your pickles float up to the top, and you got a crap ton of juice at the bottom. So what I'm going to try this time is we're going to cut them in strips, and then cut them in, like, I guess large chunks would be about what I'm going to do. Yeah, like large chunks, large diced. So we're going to get all these chopped up, rinsed off, get the seeds out, and then we'll get our sweet pickle mix ready. Alright guys, we've got our peppers chopped up and washed and most of the seeds out. Getting ready to make the sauce, dip, liquid, whatever you want to call it. We've started out with 7 cups of sugar. Lots of sugar for making sweet pickled peppers. That was almost a whoopsie. Okay, so we got our 7 cups of sugar. We're going to add our 4 2/3 cup vinegar. We're going to add our 2 cups of water. And then we're going to add our Mrs. Wage's sweet pickle mix. And then we're going to bring this to a boil on medium to high heat until we get some serious boiling bubbles, and we're going to stir this and get all the sugar and stuff dissolved. Now while you're waiting on that, we'll pack the jars. Alright, now when I say you got to pack your jars, you're going to use fresh, clean. If you can get them fresh out of the dishwasher, great. But when it comes to these, they don't need a hot bath or anything like that normally, as long as they're clean and ready. You're going to pack the jars. Wide mouth is your best bet so that you can get your hand down in there and cram these bad boys. It's like I said, once you pour the juice in there and they set for an hour or two, all your peppers are going to come to the top and all your juice is going to settle in the bottom. So you're going to cram as much of them as you can in there. The best you can, I guess, would be the correct thing. Most things you don't want to cram like this because you want your juice to work around inside of it and make sure everything gets pickled. But with these peppers, or at least, you know, to my experience, because I'm still new at the pickled pepper thing as of this year. But I've crammed as much as it looks like I can. So we're going to continue to do this until all of our peppers are used up while we wait on our sweet pickle mix to come to a boil. Alright, our sweet pickle juice has begun to boil, so we're going to make sure we got everything ready. After we packed the jars, we ended up with 3 quarts and a pint, and I literally crammed them best I could. So we've got our trusty, don't let me spill it over top of the lid, green cuppy, and our ladle. Alright, so we are at a boil, so we're going to turn the stove off. And I have my trusty oven glove to handle the jars so that I'm not frying myself. You're going to pour it slowly, just so there's less opportunity for it to spill over, and give it some time to settle in down there. And like I said, it is, after it sets for an hour or so, it's going to settle down in there, and you're going to end up with more room in the top than you thought. And then your juice will settle in the bottom, and your peppers will float to the top. So we're going to get the jar on there while it is hot and ready. Then we're going to just fill all of these and put the lids on them. Give them 12 to 24 hours to see if they're going to seal. If they do not seal, we can hot bathe them tomorrow. And I have yet to do a video on hot bathing them. Knock on wood, we've been lucky enough so far. All of our goodies have decided to seal on their own. Always remember to leave some headspace at the top. And we'll continue with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Mama Shell's channel. And at least some of this hopefully is helping you out in the long run. But you know, things really aren't that hard to do. And with practice, it actually becomes even easier. And like I said, this is the first year I've tried these pickled peppers, and I absolutely am addicted to them. So, have an awesome day. Good luck with your harvest, your canning, your cooking, and we'll see you again next time.